Good evening, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today? It is Tuesday after the long weekend. Hope you had a good one. It was, it was a good weekend. It was my dad's 75th birthday yesterday, but we celebrated it on Sunday, and we had all the grandkids, but Sarah, unfortunately, I don't know, she just doesn't show up to these things. But Harry was there all day, had a great chat with my son, Harry. My nephews were there, Angus and Liam, super young men, and all the family. So it was really great. My dad, that's all he really wants, as he says at his stage of life, 75 years old. All he wants is his family around him, and that's very poignant based on recently. If you do follow me, the gentleman that used to be in my life, who is no longer, his father passed away last week, a couple weeks ago now, and it's just so sad. Life is way too short, and anyway, so what I'm going to share with you today is a bag I listed on Friday. I think it was Friday, but I didn't do a video for it, and a bag that I've just listed now. Now the sun is not out. It's evening time now. We're getting darker earlier, so I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to show you these bags properly. Let me just put my camera down a little bit. I had a beautiful day today. I drove out to Long Point, which is on Lake Erie, I believe. But anyway, I'll talk to you about that after I show you the bags. So, the first bag I have for you is the bag that was listed on Friday. Now, those of you who've watched my videos know that I absolutely love this company. The brand is Etienne Agnier, and it is a Hungarian gentleman. He's from Hungary, but he spent his fashion career in France. He apprenticed with Dior, and he still has a fashion house to this day. I'm pretty sure he's passed away, but his family have carried on the brand. So the quality is absolutely there. This is kind of a neat tote style bag. There's his emblem here embossed in the leather. And then you've got a nice little hang tag as well. And it kind of cinches in right here. Just gives it a little bit of a detail. The bottom is really cute because it's got this kind of teardrop gusset. There are some issues with the bag. There is a little bit of distress on the strap. The glazing is not gone altogether, but it has bubbled. So that is, to be honest, for me, I pull the glazing off. I would rather have no glazing than broken glazing. But that's not my decision to make at this stage. There is a little bit of damage here, but everything is secure. Everything's solid. What's the word? I've cauterized all of this looseness with flame. So it just kind of seals it, but there is a little bit of damage in these areas. The straps are still fine and solid. It's just such a nice bag. I've priced it accordingly. Inside, you've got your, there's your Etienne Agnier label, and then you've got a very small foam pouch. So anything like this, I'm going to just date before 2002. It has a central divider, which is fabric. They kind of drive me nuts sometimes. So as I've said in the past, if you've got anything, you know, like here, I mean, this would be too heavy, but this is kind of like a little journal. Put that in that middle section and it'll stay, it'll stay up for you all the time. Oh my goodness me, I'm sorry, Mom. Oh, I'm such a pervert. I used to call Bruce that all the time, but yeah, no, I think I'm the pervert. So there we go. That's bag number one. Bit of a daily driver, I guess you would say. Now, number two, I don't know, maybe you can see the difference. One is navy, like midnight blue, and one is black. Yeah, the light in here is not cooperating. But yeah, this is black. This guy is midnight blue. Now, in the past, I've listed things as navy. And recently I sold a bag and the lady got back to me, loved the bag, but she said it's more midnight blue than navy. So I am being more careful now when I list blue bags. I don't get a lot of blue bags. This has a great long strap. I think it's a 22-inch strap. So this is a fabulous daily driver. The brand is Principles, which is from the UK. I think they do sell them in department stores here in Canada now, but originally it's all British. So you can't really, it's maybe a bit of a waste of time me doing this video tonight, but there's pen holders, there's all kinds of card slots here, all kinds of card, no, you're not going to be able to see, all kinds of card slots here, and then you've got pockets. There's your Principles label, zipper pocket, so lots and lots of compartments. This, and there's even a slip pocket on the back as well. This is probably, it's very in keeping with Derek Alexander. Not the same quality as Derek Alexander at all. The leather quality is, it's nice, but it's not Derek Alexander. But the functionality of the bag is very Derek Alexander. It's got a nice gusset on it. It's just gonna, it would just be a great bag for every day. And, you know, a little bit of vintage to boot. So there you go. And again, some of these more kind of plain Jane bags, they're priced accordingly. And not to forget, as I mention often, that all my prices include shipping. And plus the fees, plus the cost of the bag. So you're picking up a bag, I think I've listed this at $52, $54, I think. So could be up to $23, $24 of that is shipping. So these aren't bags I'm making a ton of money on by any means, but if I see something that's in great shape and I can pick it up for a reasonable enough price, I don't mind making $10, $15 on something just so that it can not end up in the landfill somewhere and, you know, somebody use it. This great detail, it's a magnet, so you're not having to push anything or whatever. It looks like a little bit of a Fabergé egg. I really kind of like it. So that's my bags for today. This one was just listed and the Etienne Agnier was listed on Friday. So just a little observation today. So Long Point is somewhere that last time I was there was 2019. And the beach, the sand, I've mentioned this before, is a combination of like a real red copper and black. It's magnificent. So this morning I decided I'm going to go. Looking at the next 2 weeks weather-wise, Leather Bag Lady weather report, this is probably the last of the really warm days. So I thought, you know what, screw it, I'm going to go. So off I go. I left at like 10 to 9 this morning. I had to take a couple of bags to the post office, and it takes about an hour and a half to get there. So I get there, I park in my usual spot, I walk up my usual public beach access, I get to the top, and there's no beach. It is all water. And I wish somebody was there to acknowledge my face, because I really was taken aback and wondered, has this been done deliberately? Or there was no beach. The waves were, and it was very windy today, so it was very, the waves, the whitecaps were quite high. Where I would walk down and like, unbelievable, it's not there anymore. And then I went back to my car and I thought, well, I've driven all this way. How am I going to get to the beach? So I Googled public beach access, and I read this whole thing, and it said that Lake Erie, because of the rising waters of Lake Erie, and I'm like, holy shitballs. Like, this weather shit is real. You know, we keep trying to brush it off because the fires aren't in our neighborhood, the tornadoes aren't in our neighborhood, the floods aren't in our neighborhood. Well, that kind of is in my neighborhood. And I was very shocked. And it really kind of just was a little disturbing that all those pictures that I have of 2 or 3 years worth of me showing up and being the only one on this beautiful little beach, and that beach is no longer there. I don't know, just a little alarming to me. But anyway, it's getting dark. I better go, otherwise the light's going to be gone altogether. Lance reached out to me this evening. That's Bruce's boss. And, you know, it was nice to at least say hello. He was sending his condolences that we were split up. And I really thought that was wonderful. So I don't know if Blair and Jimmy still watch me. I don't know. I'm really struggling trying to keep in touch with everybody. But hopefully one day we can reconnect. And such an amazing group of people, and I really, really do miss them. But anyway, Lance, thanks for reaching out, and hope you're feeling better soon. He's not doing very well. Just a few little health issues. So anyway, everybody, that's enough for me. I'll talk to you tomorrow, hopefully, unless I find somewhere else to run off to. But no, hair appointment tomorrow. It's getting a little long and crazy. So anyway, bye everybody. I'll speak to you tomorrow.